and whose product is 45. Okay, it's a very, very easy question to solve. Let's say those two numbers are x and y. They differ by 4. So let's assume x is bigger than y. So what I would do, I would say x minus y is 4 because they differ by 4. That means the difference between them is 4. So put x first means assuming x is a bigger one. Okay, now the second description is their product is 45. That means x times y equals 45. With these two information, we can do a simultaneous equation and preferentially substitution method. So I will make x the subject of the formula there. Okay, then I'll put whatever I get as x here. So let's go. For this equation, this first one here, I'll take and make x the subject. X becomes equals 4 plus y. Now I'll put 4 plus y in place of x in the second equation. That's what substitution is about when you study simultaneous equations. So 4 plus y, all right, I put that in a bracket. I have written x. Now I will write y. Now I'll write equal sign, then I'll write 45. So I'll solve this. 4 times y for y times y plus, of course, y squared equals 45. Okay, I would like to complete the square because that's easier. So I will just arrange it in a familiar way. Okay, all right, starting with the power 2 before the power 1 before the constant. Okay, when I say power 2, I mean y squared before y, and then now what I will do next is I'll try to complete the square. I will divide this by 2 and raise it to power 1 as usual. 2 divided by 2 is 2. Alright, these 2 that I got, this quotient, meaning the 2 I got after dividing, I'll raise it to power 2. I'll get 4 again. So I would say y squared plus 4. Okay, I will no longer use 4 here. I will now use 2 here. Alright, so 2y. Alright, I'll still use 4. Plus 4y plus 4 equals 45 plus, okay, this here, this is the number we add to make it perfect. So what is the perfect square? We can actually factorize this, or we can just look at it and tell that the perfect square is this y plus the coefficient of y divided by 2, which is 2 raised to power 2. Because if we actually do this, let's do that somewhere. We say y plus 2 times y plus 2. We have y squared for y times y, and y times 2, you have 2y, and 2 times y, you have 2y, and y 2 times 2, you have 4. So this is the same thing as this, because 2y plus 2y is 4. Alright, so equals 49 on this side. So this is a power 2 here. I'll root both sides, square root of both sides. Y plus 2 equal square root of 49. And you know that two positive numbers or two negative numbers can work. So y plus 2 is equal to plus 7 or minus 7, because 7 times 7 is 49, and minus 7 times minus 7 is also 49. Now I'll take these 2 to the other side. So I have y equals minus This minus now is because this plus 2 are going to cross an equal sign. So minus plus 7 or minus 2 minus 7. So y is equal to minus 2 plus 7 is 5, or minus 2 minus 7 is minus 9. So these are the two possible values for y. Now, we have something here, this equation here. Let's substitute each of these values one by one into this equation as y. When we substitute as y, we'll be able to find what x could be. All right, so for the first one, x is equal to 4 plus, I'll use this, 5. We have 9, or for the second one, x is equals minus 9, no? So 4 minus 9, which is equal to minus 5. So for when y is minus 9, x will minus 9. When y is 5, x will be 9. And of course, 9 minus 5 is 4, and 9 times 5 is 5. Looking at this one, minus 5 minus 9. Look at that. Minus 5 for x, minus 9 for y is minus 5 plus 9, which is still 4. Of course, x must come before y. The way we arranged it to still correct. Now minus 9 times minus 5, minus plus 9 times 5, still 45. All right, super easy.